Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse, and I am back for presumably a PC accessible game spotlight video. This is a game that is currently available in beta on itch.io. I will try and remember to leave a link in the description below for it, and it's going to be putting it on Steam or GOG at some point in the future, but when it's fully done. But the developer reached out to me via email. I had no idea this game existed, but they reached out to me via email and said, "Hey, I found your YouTube channel, and would you be interested in checking out the game?" And he told me what it was called and told me it was on itch. So here we are. I'm kind of digging the main menu music already. Basically, you're just downloading an exe file and running it. You will have to kind of like the files in Windows freaks out about it a little bit, and you have to click on the little more info button or hit enter on the more info link, and then the run anyway button, because Windows has no idea what the heck it is. But when you launch the game, it will just come up, and you choose there's a visual mode and a I forget even what he called it already, but like a blind low vision mode. So that's what I chose. I have never played this. I figured we're going to go into this fresh and experience it from square one here. But yeah, I like this title music. Very simple title screen right now so far, but I like the contrast of our main menu. I like that it's easy to see what's highlighted, so if you have some usable vision, the text and the buttons themselves, like, they're nice and large. I very much appreciate that. So that is also really good.
Options.
And it's I turned NVDA off when I ran this because I heard it doing its self-voicing. So we're using the Windows voice right now.
Play.
We have play,
Options.
options, credits, and quit. Let's go into options and see what we have.
Options pressed. Controls. Back.
Okay.
Controls.
Probably going to want to look in there because I have no idea what they are. This is supposed to be some sort of like a first-person, I don't know, like a horror type of game. I mean, especially by the sound of the title.
Text to speech.
Okay.
Peaceful
Wait, what?
mode. Text to speech.
Okay, I thought it said something else.
Peaceful mode.
Oh, peaceful mode. Okay, so if you want to get the story, but not have the horror gameplay. I know some other horror games have done that. Like, I remember Soma added a mode like that later on.
Easy difficulty.
Okay.
Medium difficulty.
Okay, so we're on medium by default. Wait, what did it say?
Medium difficulty. Easy difficulty. Medium difficulty. Is pressed.
Okay, is pressed. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, it's good to let you know what is highlight, or like of the difficulties, which one is highlighted.
Hard difficulty. Streamer mode.
Okay.
Extra smoke.
Extra smoke. So I'm not sure what that means. I'm sure I'll find out in context soon enough.
No graphics mode.
Ah, so you can basically force people to play audibly. Okay, that's good to know. And we don't hear any, like, there's no sound for hitting the end of the menu. I just hit down arrow and it does nothing. Can I use WASD to do this too? No, I cannot. Okay.
Extra smoke. Streamer mode. Easy difficulty.
Well, we'll leave it on medium since that's what it is by default.
Peaceful mode. Text to speech.
I want to go under here.
Text to speech. 2 of 2. Text to speech off.
Oh, no, that's bad.
TDS voice 0.
TDS voice 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So, yeah, I mean, maybe having that option say like text to speech on off, because I didn't know if that would take me to a separate text to speech menu where I could adjust, speech on and off, or which the voice is. I would like to see a slider or something for speech rate, because it's not terrible, but again, a lot of blind players tend to speed up their text to speech a fair bit, and especially if you have things going on and there's time sensitivity to doing something in the game, you maybe want to have that sped up a little bit. So as an option. So yeah, maybe if you if you add a separate slider for the text to speech and just have that below or here, but have this say select text to speech or text. You can't just say on off because hitting it just toggles between the Windows voices that are on my computer, presumably.
Controls.
Let's go controls, because I want to know how to control this beast.
Controls.
Oh my.
WASD or arrows move. Mouse, 40, and R to turn.
Okay.
F, open and close documents.
Okay.
Space or left mouse, wide sonar gun. 3 or right mouse, narrow sonar gun. Alt button, sweep narrow sonar. G, use pulse grenade. B, use goal rangefinder. 2, use path dowser.
Okay, I hope they have tutorials in the game itself, because I remember some of them, but I don't remember all of them. So yeah, it's actually using WASD and then E and R, kind of just like Toby Doom does. So I'm guessing it moves in increments, probably, but we'll see. And what other options? So it tells me on the left what all these controls are currently, but let's see what else.
Text to speech. Controls.
Oh, so it just lists them. So if I hit enter on it again, is it gonna say it again?
Controls. WASD
Yeah.
or arrows move.
Okay.
Mouse, 40, and R to turn. F, open and close documents.
Okay.
Space or left mouse, wide sonar gun. 3 or right mouse, narrow sonar gun. Alt button, sweep narrow sonar. G, use pulse grenade. B, use goal rangefinder.
Whatever. We'll figure it out. All right, let's go play and probably get our butt kicked.
This is Cold Springs Channel 4, 8 o'clock news. I'm your host, Mark Whitaker. Local economic powerhouse and major employer, Stravaat Laboratories, has been shut down indefinitely after failing an urgent safety inspection.
A lot of fog, or static.
Mayor Hartley has been in talks with the OSHA Board of Directors to try to get a special exemption to reopen the lab, citing concerns of severe local unemployment. Maria Randers, longtime resident of Cold Springs, has just been declared missing. A veteran OSHA inspector for the county, wife, and mother, she was last seen at 3 p.m., June 5th. Call our tip line if you have any information on her whereabouts. This is Cold Springs Channel 4 News, June 9th. Searches have spread far and wide for Maria Randers, OSHA inspector for the county government. It is confirmed that she was seen in Stravaat Laboratories, performing a special safety inspection with another agent. Both the lab and her colleague have strongly denied any involvement in her disappearance.
So we're going to play as her, I'm presuming?
It is July 2nd, and Maria Randers, local OSHA inspector, has been missing for nearly a month. The trail has gone completely cold, and further searches have been canceled. Her family requests
I like how it sort of zooms out.
And to send any further leads.
I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to represent.
Tutorial. Use mouse or E and R to turn. Turn until you hear a wavy sound to get to the next checkpoint. When you're pointed at it, it's easier to hear. Your compass will make a little click if you point due south or due north.
Okay. So obviously wear headphones when you're watching this, so you can also, can tell. Okay, so you do have vertical look, which if you're blind and using the mouse could be interesting. I don't know if you would want to disable vertical look, but let's see what the gameplay's like first. So if I use, okay, so E and R does smooth moving. It's not like increments like in Toby Doom. That's fine. But I'm going to use the mouse then. I'm assuming I'm going the right way. Because you hear it lower, it's on the left now.
Door located.
Aha.
Press enter at any time to advance.
Okay, so...
Door located. Press enter at any time to advance. Entering store, next level button.
What? Oh, weird. What?
Docks owned, 0. Next level. Docks owned, equipment. Short range wide sonar gun cost 2 docks. Emit sound bouncing off the closest object in a 45-degree cone forwards. Left mouse or space to use.
Huh.
Long range narrow sonar cost 3 docks. Emit sound bouncing off whatever object is in front. Right mouse or number 3 to use.
The other thing that I would recommend under options is an audio menu where I can adjust the different elements of the game separately. So if there's music, if there's voice acting, if there's sound effects during gameplay, not to mention text to speech, because I noticed like when I went into like the options menu or I started the new game, there was a loud sound or musical cue that was playing, and it sort of it overpowered the text to speech. And again, people who are blind or visually impaired, I know a few people actually who also have some hearing impairment, so being able to fine tune and adjust the volumes of text to speech, sound effects, music, and then spoken dialogue, whatever. Those would be also good sliders to include, have an audio or a sound menu.
Proximity beeper cost 4 docks. Goal range finder cost
Okay, so we're gonna ignore all this for now. So there's some check boxes over to the right.
Upgrades. Stronger flashlight costs 6 docks. Automatically brightens view by 20%.
So
combines with weaker flashlight.
The other thing that I would say is I can see this because I have some usable vision. I don't know, like if I go to this first column and if I arrow all the way down. Oh, okay, so it does loop over to the right column.
Combines with weaker flashlight.
I'm trying to think of how to indicate, like, because if you arrow down, like, you will get there eventually, but because I have some usable vision, I was like, well, what if I just hit left or right arrow? Something to tell me, either some sound effect or something that could tell me, like, hey, I can arrow down, but I can also arrow to the right here and get to this column quicker. So, yeah, like I said, I'm not quite sure what I would recommend for that, but so let's go ahead and next level here.
Starting game. Press escape for pause menu.
Okay.
3 docks in this level. Level 1.
Oh, this is like
documents to figure out what happened and buy equipment from the store.
Right. So okay, so this is like Slender Man. You got to find the pages and not get murked. So I'm assuming I'm going the right way.
Press F to read document.
Okay.
Jim Stanton, May 1st, 2005. Tripped on a route while walking in from the parking lot. I know writing my experiences down here isn't secure, but whatever. I need to keep a record of what's going on. Been getting this weird feeling things aren't as they seem since I started. Today was very formal. They showed me around the upper level computer's C9 mainframes. They're beastly, to put it lightly. Press Q for previous document and E for last document.
Okay.
F to close.
One other possible thing that I could say as a suggestion, I mean, I know it wouldn't go with the, look of paper necessarily, but maybe to offer a kind of an inverted, like a dark themed piece of paper where I have a dark, kind of like how your menu screens are, having like a dark background with light text. Because again, like if you have people that are low vision and maybe they choose to play the blind mode or the graphical mode, having a light and a dark theme option can be really helpful. The text is reasonably sized. It doesn't use any, I'm glad it doesn't use any really stylized, like old school, old English font or something. because it's easier to read.
Press F to read document. Strivat Laboratories opening event. The whole public asterisk is invited to our grand opening blast on March 21st, 2001.
Okay.
Bring your favorite textbook. Asterisk must have Gov Security Clearance Level Beta, or ATA, and DGR Hazmat certification plus Forklift Safety Compliance Office Grade A certification.
Okay.
Press Q for previous.
Fair enough. And we'll go this way. So again, I'm sort of like, you can play this sort of visually with minimal graphics, but you can't see very far in front of you. Like, you have your flashlight. So if I hit, oh wait, I can't use spacebar yet because I don't have the sonar. But let's keep going.
Door located.
No, he said there was
Press enter
3.
and time to advance.
I don't want to go.
Press F to read document.
Okay, so the problem is, when I found the door, like if I find the door first,
Press enter
I
and
don't want to
time
leave. It
advance.
said when I started the level that there were 3 pages, but now I don't hear anything. So even if I find the door, it should still give me audio cues that there was a door or that there was a page over here. And again, I'm sort of playing this visually and audibly right now because I kind of want to compare what I'm seeing with what I'm hearing. And so I'm like, well, let me go to the door first, because I did see that this page out of the corner of my eye when I was kind of walking toward it. So, oh, now it disappeared. So I grabbed it apparently. Let me.
Jim Stanton, May 2nd, 2005. Still don't know what they need that much computer power for. No one seems keen on telling me what function I serve here. Just shut up and do your job seems to be the common idea floating around the office. Press Q for previous document.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like the ambient noise. We got some crickets. We got some. Yeah, it's just like good nighttime stuff here. Well, so can I? Do I have to be at the door before I hit enter?
Entering store.
Oh, so I can go to the store at any time.
Docks own equipment. Short range wide sonar gun cost 2 docks. Emit sound bouncing.
Yeah,
off
let's
the
buy
gun.
that.
Wide sonar bought.
Okay, and that's the one where I hit space.
Long range narrow sonar.
So there's upgrades on the right now.
Wide sonar upgrades. Stronger flashlight costs 6 docks. Automatically.
Ah, okay, 6 docks.
Weaker flashlight cost 2 docks. Wide sonar identifier cost 3 docks. Wide sonar speaks collided object name.
Ah, okay.
Wide sonar identifier cost 3 docks. Wide sonar speaks collided
So
object name.
on the screen, there should be a shortcut key, or actually just in general, whether I'm in this screen or even if I'm out exploring. I'm thinking there should be a hotkey that I can press that tells me how many dots. Actually, there should be probably 2, if I hit a key, it should tell me how many docks, let's say 1 of 3 on the current level. So it could say like 1 of 3 docks, and then after that it could just say like a total number, like 4 docks after that, because I want to know how many documents have I gotten and do I have left on the current level, and how many docks do I currently have, period, whether I'm in the store here or whether I am in the gameplay itself. You know, if I can pop open the store, I'm like, oh, hey, I can afford that upgrade I wanted, but I don't remember how many documents I had. So, yeah, even having just a key that would let me do that would be nice.
3 of 3 docks last level. 6 docks in this
The
level.
hell? Oh.
Level 2. Documents have a short pickup sound. The higher pitched it is, the closer you are to the finish.
Okay.
Short range sonar. Emit sound bouncing off the closest object in a 45 diagonal cone forwards. Sound echo is directional. If nothing is close, it will only make one sound. Left mouse / space.
Okay. So, so if I hit enter now, right, it won't do anything. So, okay, so as long as I have discovered the door, I don't have to go back to the door to exit the level, I think. So how many did it say? 9 I gotta find? Okay.
Jim Stanton, May 2nd, Part 2. Lauren, my supervisor, is training me on the proprietary software. Shouldn't say too much about it, but if this company is running as many Z9 mainframes as they are, they're not worried about budgets. Not only that, the user interface is different from anything else. From either governments or corporations. Press Q for previous document.
Alright, fair enough. You know, it would almost be, you know, I'm going to borrow from Toby Doom a little bit here. Let me pause. Oh, okay, it still does the sounds even though I'm paused. I'm thinking maybe like using the letter Q could tell you what direction you're facing. So you could just split it up into, I would say, like north, northeast, northwest, south, southeast, and southwest. Because that would give the person kind of an idea of what direction they are facing. I know you had like a click or whatever when you're facing due north or south, but just having, because you're already sort of keeping track with that audio anyway, so being able to hit Q and just, you know, having the text to speech call out those cardinal directions could be another helpful way to orient the player. All right, let's go find some more pages.
Play pressed.
Okay, so yeah, you hear it on the right, it's lower. I'm guessing there's going to be enemies at some point. Okay, I'll hit F.
2005. Ugh. I'm not drinking coffee from the office machine anymore. The water here tastes like it has organic material in it. Smells kind of like peat moss. Press Q for
yummy. Alright, so let's go this way. We'll go left a little bit again. Yeah, even if you are trying to play this visually, like, your field of view is very narrow. Now again, I could use the flashlight and negate that, but again, I like the option to turn off graphics completely as well. But especially since I'm doing this in video format, I want to give the viewers something to look at too. Alright.
Jim Stanton, May 5th, 2005. Yesterday was long and boring, nothing to report except the mundane welcome to the company, we love you, don't piss us off shtick every company gives you. First small programming task went
Sounds about right.
Took forever but it seems to be working. If things keep going well like this, I'll have some damn good job security. The benefits here are absolutely cracked. Press Q for previous.
Okay. I know it would add a lot of extra cost, and like I said, I don't mind text-to-speech at all. But it would be kind of cool to have like actual like people voice acting it. Like, man, this place is jacked, man. You know, or just like I could just kind of hear the guy in my head. But no, text-to-speech is great. That's totally fine. So if I, oh, okay, so so.
Door located. Press
Oh.
enter at any time to advance.
So I don't. Okay, so I don't. Yeah, yeah. So that's a problem. Okay, so when I hit a wall, it does sort of like the footsteps do stop. And that's like, yeah, I mean, that's effective enough. You don't necessarily need a burn, 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 you know, noise to say you hit a wall. Obviously, if I'm not moving, you know, I'm not moving. Yeah, I think being able to call out the cardinal directions, north, northeast, northwest, south, southeast, southwest, maybe with Q, could be a nice thing. But like I said, I found the door and I don't want to advance because if there are, what did I get? 2 or 3 pages? I want to get those upgrades, but now I don't hear Jack. So maybe, am I misunderstanding? When you heard that noise before, was that just the path to the exit? I thought I was trying, because it seemed like it was guiding me toward pages, or maybe it was just coincidental. But on the last level and this level, like now that I found the door, I could leave, but I don't wanna. I wanna find. See, here's another page, but it's not emitting any. I think. Actually, now that I think about it, let's read this page here, and then I'll tell you.
Supply receipt and inventory form part 2. Incident position, research lead. Item number 24. Item description, Eppendorf 5702 centrifuge containers suitable for moderate speed biological and chemical sample centrifugation. Amount, 400.
Okay, I have no idea what half of that crap is you just said.
F to close.
So here's what I might do. That tone that you hear, maybe that could be guiding you toward the door. And then whether you're before you find the door or now, I think in proximity, if the pages would just emit like a kind of a repeating or a constant, like a subtle shuffling, like a paper shuffling noise, you know, like I'm like I don't have a book here. I don't no, I don't have a book here. I can't, you know, but like you're just kind of, you know, like the shuffling papers, or thumb, you know, going through a book, that type of thing. Just having some sort of like a paper sound. It's not super distracting, but then I would know like, oh, hey, I'm getting closer to a piece of paper. I'm getting closer to one of these pages. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay, so that's... So I'm facing a wall really close. Now if I back up... Ah, okay. Now I'm sort of getting the vibe of it here. Okay, and I did hear a thunk the first time. Right, so there should be a wall coming... Yep, okay, a wall coming up. All right, so here's another page.
Medical supply receipt and inventory form. Incident details. Incident name, Errata. Incident number 524. Section A, equipment received from. Source, Arnsband. Date, January 4, 2005. Section B, equipment received by. Name, Kaluf, Peter. Press Q for previous document and E for last document.
Yeah, so, you know, as I'm thinking about this, especially if a blind player wants to use the mouse, and maybe you have a sighted friend or family member, or they're streaming it, it might not be a bad option. Like if I don't, if it looks like in this game I don't really have to worry about vertical aiming. So either you could just, in general, turn off vertical aiming, and you know, when I move the mouse up and down, it really does nothing. Or I could have an option in the settings menu to disable vertical mouse look, like y-axis or vertical mouse look, looking up and down. Because again, I see even like new players, like new visual players, like if they're not used to video games, they're walking, they're looking at the ceiling, they're looking at the floor, and if you can't see, you know, you're not going to know that. But if you're streaming it, and people are, you know, again, looking at the view going like this, could be pretty distracting. So again, later on, I don't know if there are mechanics where I do need to look up and down, so that could be a thing too, but I want to find these other pages, man. Actually, well, no, I don't want to, because if I hit enter, that literally takes me, I think, I can't just go to the store and return to the level. I think I'd have to, so we're going to just traipse around. It's got to be, because would they say there were 9 in here? I think. See, this is where, again, I really wish I had that hotkey. I could hit, you know, maybe Z or something and just be like, hey, 5 of 9, and then total 6 or whatever, 6 docks. Having a key that would tell me that information could be a really good thing. Okay, so we're not going to cruise the perimeter here. Okay, we got another page.
May 4th, Part 2. What the hell am I actually doing here? This stuff has nothing in common with the job listing. Also, Judy keeps staring at me for some reason. Press Q for previous document and E for last document.
So that was weird. It was making like a thud noise, like I was hitting something. The hell? Okay, it's when I turn. Oh, is that the north-south thing that they're talking about? Oh. Yeah, when you're in like a radius of facing north or south. Instead of just having north and south using the same, I would pitch that, and I would have the north maybe be a little bit higher pitch of that thunk, and the south be a little bit lower. Because again, I don't know what direction I'm facing, but again, if there's other mechanics or if I'm, you know, running away from something later on, that little pitch differential would tell me like, oh, I'm facing north now or south. Right now I would just sort of have to guess. I have no clue what direction I'm facing. So again, these aren't necessarily, they're not complaints, they're just suggestions. Like, you have a great framework here. There's a great framework to start. And since this is a beta, like, you know, I don't know how far I'm necessarily going to get into this. I should just probably go to the next level, but you know, I'm probably not going to find all 9 pages. I could just hit enter. Yeah, see, I got nothing over here. Let's see. Yeah, screw it. If I get to the wall, okay, so if I get to the door or something, I'll just go. I know I have at least enough for 1 upgrade. I should. And I think I want to get... Yeah, that's a shame that the pages don't, once you find the door, there's nothing telling you where the pages are. That's bad. Because it could be very possible that somebody would find the door first, and now I don't have any audio cues or at all. So again, if you can do if there could be like some sort of a proximity intensity, and you have like a paper rustling sound for where the pages are, even after I discover the door, that would help greatly. Yeah, screw it, let's leave.
Entering store.
All right, so I want to go to upgrades here, and I want to buy...
Sonar identifier cost 3 docks. Wide sonar speaks collided object name. Wide sonar identifier.
Yeah. See, now again, I don't know how many pages I have left, because I think I got 3 or 4, but I don't know.
Docks own equipment. Short range wide sonar gun. Equipped. Wide sonar unequipped.
Oh.
Wide sonar equipped. Long range narrow sonar cost 3 docks. Emit sound bouncing off whatever object is in front. Right mouse or number 3 to use.
Okay.
Narrow sonar bought.
Okay, apparently I had enough for it.
Narrow sonar rangefinder cost 3 doc. Narrow sonar identifier cost 4 docs. Narrow sonar speaks collided object name.
Okay.
Narrow sonar rangefinder cost 3 docs. Narrow sonar speaks the echo range. Narrow sonar sweep mode cost 3 docs. Narrow sonar gun sweep in stages from left to right. Infinite range.
Huh.
Combines with identifier. Alt to use.
Okay. Okie dokie. Well.
Prox equipment. Next level. Got 6 of 6 docs last level. 6 docs in this level.
I guess there were 6, not 9.
There may be obstacles on the way to the goal. Wide sonar identifier. See a colorful light or hear the item with wide sonar gun when it echoes. Long range sonar. Emit sound bouncing off whatever object is directly in front. Useful for knowing how far ahead the nearest obstacle is. Infinite range. Right mouse /3.
Okay. So yeah, maybe I misunderstood. So that tone to the right now, is that just guiding me to the door? That's not necessarily guiding me to the pages? That's where I'm a little bit confused. So yeah, I'm heading the right way now. Yeah, I think the pages should really emit a proximity-based, like a paper rustling sound. The louder you get, the closer you are, the louder it gets. And I wonder if this is using binaural audio, because that really adds a lot. So my wide is this, so I'm going to run into something here. Wait, no, I thought I bought the describer thing for the wide angle, so it should tell me what I'm looking at, right? When I hit space? Oh, okay, I got a page.
May 11th. Damn, forgot some of the syntax in the latest feature code. Lauren's not happy with me. It's true, errors like this, when they're in more mission-critical software, can be a huge risk. I'm lucky it was my second assignment, so they're cutting me a bit of slack. Lauren's dropping by my cubicle a lot more frequently lately. Typing these messages is a bit more risky now. Gonna write footnotes and archive what I can.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure. So the narrow is the right mouse button. Okay, so it's longer the further away I am from something. And I get close to a wall. Because it's bouncing out. Okay. Huh. Okay, well, I'm just going to wander around and look for pages. Yeah, there's just not, like, so I'm purposefully not going toward that sound, and I still found a page. So clearly, yeah, I think you need another repeating, kind of a steady repeating, like you're that, like just like that, having each paper emit like a paper shuffling sound, because otherwise it feels almost just like luck whether you're gonna just stumble on a page or not.
Jim Stanton, May 6, 2005. Nervous. Peter whispered to me as I walked by, bet you a garbage plate and a pineapple pizza you don't last a month here, and winked.
Huh. Well, you can have your pineapple pizza. Because that's sacrilege, man. Yeah, I said it. Fight me. Not a pineapple guy. I've had it. And trust me, I've had good pizza with pineapple, so it wasn't just I had a crappy pizza. Okay, we got another page.
Jim Stanton, May 14th. Fixed the code. It took a while to find the source of the problem. Hopefully they'll accept the change and everything will go smoothly. Mike looked nervous today when he got off the elevator from one of the lower floors. The one time I used it, to fetch a mop for an emergency cleanup, I noticed that every floor below this one is locked with a red pin pad. This shit is getting weirder with each passing day.
Okay. So I wonder, like, you know, again, I don't know how long this beta is. And what I'm also curious about is I don't know, I'm sort of curious, like, if the mechanics, so they have easy, normal, and hard difficulties. So I'm presuming eventually there's going to be levels where I got to dodge, like there's going to be harmful, there's either going to be enemies I have to dodge or some obstacles that are going to hurt me.
May 17th. I think something funky is going on in the science department. I noticed several of the scientists in the cafeteria seemed really exhausted at lunch today.
Okay.
One of them had some sort of brown detritus on his lab coat, like mulch. Nasty shit. Makes me glad I'm not on their team. I was never into getting my hands dirty anyway.
Alright. The plot thickens. So I'm going to go toward where it... Okay, here's another page.
Jim Stanton, May 16th. So good news, they merged my bug fix. Lauren's backed off for now, but I still feel like people are looking at me suspiciously. Like I don't belong here.
I'm just going to... Like, I should be listening to these, but again, I want to encourage other people to do it too, and I want to speed along the video, because I want to see...
Press enter at any
Okay,
time
so I found the door.
Door located. Press enter at any time.
And I don't think I got 6 yet.
Press enter at any time to
Shush.
advance. Door located.
Yeah.
Press enter at any time to advance.
Shut up. Let's see if I can find like one more real quick. Can I hit? Nope, I can't hit. I can't hold shift to run. Instinctively. I mean, I'm moving at an okay clip. It's not that I'm running slowly. It's just... here we go.
Custodian log April 3rd, 2005. Clean laboratory staging area with industrial floor cleaner and degreaser. Dr. Kaluf saw me crash my bike on a tire rut in the parking lot and just said, "Welcome to the real world."
Okay, yeah, I let it read that one because it was short. Well, I might be missing one or so, but we're just going to go to the next level because I want to see if the mechanics change or if they add more to it.
Next level.
What do I want to upgrade?
Long range narrow sonar. Equip. Emits. Proximity beeper. Cost 4 docs. Beeps when something is 10 feet away and again at 5 feet away.
Okay.
Goal range finder. Cost 5 docs. Speaks the range in yards of the end of the level. Press V to use.
Huh. Okay.
Pulse grenade costs 6 docs. Stuns monsters for 5 seconds.
Yeah, okay, so we've confirmed there are monsters. I mean, I guess with the grenade, that's why I thought there would be.
Goal range finder. Proximity beeper costs.
Let's do proximity beeper.
Proximity beeper bot. Goal range finder cost 5 docs.
I'm sure I don't have enough for that.
End of the level. Goal range finder bot.
So...
Pulse grenade costs 6 docs. Stuns monsters for 5 seconds.
Wait, what?
Pulse grenade costs 6 docs. Stuns monsters for 5 seconds. 1 use per level. Press G to use.
Huh.
Running shoes costs 7 docs. 0.15% boost to speed if you hold down shift.
Oh, that's a purchased upgrade. I guess I should have read through these. So what's interesting is... Does that... So what I'm a little bit confused at is, let's say I got 3 pages, 3 docs in the first level, 6, then 6. So I would have like 15. Do the doc like something for 3 docs? Does that mean my docs are reset down to 0 again? Or are they just like, oh, you've had so many, and once you reach this overall number, that number that I want? Because I'm pretty sure I haven't bought, that one, let's see, one of them was like 5, one of them was 4, I think, and so I bought 3 different things here.
Passcode running shoes costs 7 docs, 0.15% boost.
Yeah, so it seems like I bought them, I think.
Passcode running shoes costs 7 docs, 0.15% boost to speed if you hold down shift.
So.
Not enough docs to buy. Not enough docs to buy.
Okay, so it wasn't giving me the proper okay. So it wasn't really giving me the feedback when I hit enter all the time. Not enough docs. But what confused me visually is they lit up.
Pulse grenade costs 6 docs. Stun.
So when I see them light up, I'm like, oh, did I buy them?
Press G to use. Not enough docs to buy. Running shoes costs 7
yeah,
docs,
so I don't think
boost to speed if you hold down shift. Not enough docs to buy.
So visually it seems like if I hit enter on them, it toggles.
Not enough docs to buy.
I think that if you haven't been able to purchase one of these, it shouldn't light up. And then it should only light up if you have that item equipped. So like
short range wide sonar gun equip emit sound.
It says this is equipped, but it's not lit up. But now, what?
Wide sonar equipped. Wide sonar unequipped.
Huh. So
long range narrow sonar equipped emit sound bouncing off whatever narrow sonar unequipped.
So this one doesn't even
narrow sonar equipped.
What the hell? Okay, let me move the mouse here.
Long range narrow sonar unequipped. Narrow sonar equipped. Narrow sonar unequipped. Narrow sonar equipped.
So it almost goes in reverse as to what I would think. So black means equipped, and the lit up version means unequipped. That almost seems backwards, but whatever. But like I said, I don't think, like, if I can't afford.
Goal rangefinder equipped. Goal rangefinder unequipped.
Okay, so I do have this.
Goal rangefinder equipped.
Okay, so no, this is just, it's not consistent. I think, because when I equip this, it's lit up.
Pulse grenade. Goal rangefinder equipped.
So I'm looking at this from a low vision and a blind perspective here. There should be consistency visually. I would say that like they shouldn't visually toggle lit up or not lit up unless I purchase them. Like if I go down here and choose something I can't afford, I should hit enter and it should just tell me I can't afford it. But it should not light up. The only reason that should visually light up is if I own it and I have it equipped. That would be a visual shortcut. And so I think like the thing is things there's like a key, like a voice interrupt thing. So if I arrow to something and I don't wait long enough, like if I just arrow up and I hit enter right away knowing that that's what I want, it doesn't cut off the description and tell me, oh, you unequipped this or you bought this. You have to almost pause and wait for it to finish blabbing, otherwise you won't hear what pressing enter does, whether that's buying, equipping, or unequipping. So there's just little quality of life UI things that I think just need to be a little bit more rounded off and a little be a little bit more consistent. Let's go to the next level.
Long range pick dock zone. Next level.
We won't go too much longer, but I want to see if there's a level with enemies in it.
Got 6 of 6 docks last level.
Okay.
6 docks in this level. Level 4. Proximity beeper. Beeps when something is 10 feet away and again at 5 feet away. Goal range finder. Speaks the range in yards to the end of the level. Press V.
Okay.
Goal distance, 21.
Okay. So...
Goal distance, 17. Goal distance, 18.
Yeah, I'm still a little bit confused. So there's an exit on the wall visually, but... Oh, what the hell was that? So that was the new thing where it's if there's something within 5 or 10 feet. What does that... Wait, does that mean... Okay.
Jim Stanton.
That was a
May
paper.
21st.
So that's a long one. I'm not going to read it right now. Again, I will come back and I will be playing this again, so I will get the story. But I want to just zip through this a bit so I can...
Goal distance, 9. Door located.
Okay, so...
Press enter at any time to advance.
So the beeping will tell me the door, and it'll tell me if a page is in front of me that's close enough. Yeah, there's just, like, I only got one page. So I don't want to exit really yet.
Press enter at any time to advance.
Yeah, there's a few things that I would add here that would... Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, that's a page. So that does help. But the fact that you have to get in a ways before you can buy, or you have to buy that upgrade that provides a basic level of navigation. I mean, I sort of get it, but I'm not totally sure I agree with... I mean, like I said, I think if you could still have that, but I do think that having the little paper rustling as a proximity would be a good thing, because that would match a lot of what audio games is. Otherwise, it's just purely quiet. And if I don't have this power up, I'm not really going to hear anything unless I get lucky and stumble onto it. Like I could be, literally a couple footsteps away and walk right past it and not know if I can't see. Okay, we're just going to wander around a little more. I want to see monsters. I want to see... Okay, where the hell is that? So there's... Okay, there it is. So I wonder the...
Custodian log.
Okay, this one's
May
short.
24th. Bunch of dirty gear wheels in the hallway randomly. What the hell?
Okay. I got to pay attention next time I hear that ding ding. I wonder if it's what's in front of me, or if it's within 5 or 10 feet, like a circular radius. That's what I need to find out next. Wait, I thought I had... It said it was enabled, but I don't have my wide sonar anymore. I'm hitting space, so I must have turned it off. So apparently, either the visuals or the text-to-speech was lying to me. It didn't catch up. So again, there's latency and maybe some inaccuracy, like the text isn't interrupting, and so I inadvertently turned my other radar or my sonar off. And I almost think, now that I think about it, instead of just going to the store and ending a level, if I did something dumb like that, I should be able to open like my inventory, maybe hit I or something. And then, I wouldn't be able to do anything, but I could either disable or enable devices that I already have. So in this case, I would have to exit the level if I wanted to go turn my sonar in. Unless, let me try something. So we may not get all the pages if I do this, but...
Entering store. Next
so
button.
if I hit escape... Oh, okay. Oh no. So yeah, that does. I was hoping if I hit escape, it would take me back to the current level. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoa, that does... The frick is that? I think that's a monster. Okay, now we've got the horror. And I did, you know what? I didn't even turn my thing on again. Okay, I got a page. I'm not going to read them. I just want to see the mechanics here. Okay, we gotta... See, I forget what was the command to speak, or no, maybe I couldn't afford that yet. Because right now I'm looking at a table and chairs. But if I was blind, I wouldn't know that. Oh, no, okay, that isn't what. So, is it insta death? Let's find out. Oh, that's okay. I can't move.
Play pressed.
Okay.
0 of 8 docks last level.
Oh, 8.
8 docks in this level. Level 5.
Okay, level 5 is when they start putting enemies in. Okay, we got a page. I purposely ran into the enemy because I wanted to see. There's some pretty freaky, like the noises. Now we're starting to pick up the mechanics a little bit. It almost has like a digital, like it's not just organic, like it's almost like a digital glitchy sound. There's the page I grabbed before. There's a table. Got that. Oh, there's multiple tables and chairs. And it would be kind of, you know, eventually I think it would be neat to have a new game plus, because if you go through the original levels and then you like, oh, I want to know like what's in these rooms, you know, I don't have the number of pages to speak, you know, what's in front of me. I have no idea. I don't know. Just a thought. So I'm staying away from that thud noise. So now I'm hearing a different sort of... Oh, some bitch. So there's music now, and I don't know if that... Is that part of the level? Or... Yeah, I'm hearing some freaky sounds. Now this is getting more tense. It's kind of a chill vibe before. Okay. Okay, so it's not just right in front of you. When you hear that sound, you may have to rotate. And that again, yeah, you really want to have the rustling noise. You need to have the pages emit some sort of... Oh, okay, he's chasing me. That's what's happening. You need to have the pages themselves emitting sound. I'm trying to, like, again, this noise of... Is that the...
Door electrical fault detected. Diagnosing problem. Match the two frequencies together to repair the door system. Use up and down. Door electrical fault detected. Diagnosing problem.
The hell?
Match the two frequencies together to repair the door system. Use up and down. Door electrical fault detected. Diagnosing problem.
Oh.
Match the two frequencies together to repair the door system.
That sounds pretty good, right?
Use up and down.
There we go.
Door electrical fault
Okay,
detected.
so I did get...
Dock zone. Proximity beeper. Goal range finder. Narrow sonar sweep mode.
I
Cost
want...
3.
Oh, right, let me
Long
enable...
range, narrow, proximity equipment. Short wide sonar equipped.
Yeah, so it was not naming it. So I think maybe lit up does mean equipped, but the text-to-speech was just lying to me because it wasn't keeping up with my key presses, I think is what was happening. So I've re-enabled that, and I want to upgrade.
Narrow sonar, wide sonar identifier. Equip. Wide sonar speaks collided object name.
Right, so... Oh, because I didn't have an equipped, duh.
Narrow sonar identifier cost 4 docks.
I want that
narrow
too.
Sonar identifier bought.
Okay.
Wide sonar identifier. Equip. Wide sonar.
So this one's weird
object
because it's partially, like you see on the left, it's partially highlighted, but the whole line isn't.
Wide sonar identifier. Equip.
But this one gets fully, so I don't know, it must be just a visual glitch. Alright, so let's just go to one more level here.
5 docks in this level.
5, okay. So we're outside again.
The natural courtyard is chillingly breezy. Narrow sonar identifier. See a colorful light or hear the item with narrow sonar gun if its sound hits an object.
So I'm hitting space and it's not telling me what that is. So yeah, I guess maybe I misunderstood. I'm not quite sure what this, like what this means. I think that's just tracking the exit. That's not tracking pages. I think. Oh, okay, this is like a border of a level, but there's just, oh, they're trees, I see. My field of view is so low that really I don't have much of an advantage with my vision even. I'm still 95% playing this audibly. Okay. See, I bought the identifiers for both, but I'm staring at a tree and it's not saying jack. So I don't know if I'm misunderstanding what those are supposed to do or how that's supposed to work, but you know, it should either say wall or tree or what, table, whatever. Yeah, I hear you over there, bucko. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm going to stay away from you. How about that? Yeah, I'm thinking if this is like, it might just be a good idea to disable the vertical look, because that doesn't seem like a needed mechanic for this game. So it would just be easier to disable vertical look. Oh, that sounded really close. I don't like that. That sounds way too close. I guess I'll follow the... Oh dear, that sounds bad. God, I haven't found any pages at all. Okay. The hell is that? Okay. Oh, I see.
Door located.
Okay, I found the door. I haven't found any pages yet. Yeah. At least I'm avoiding creatures. So far, knock on wood. Ooh, a page. Yeah, I like that. Ding, ding. I like having that. That clues me in, even if I'm not directly looking for it. Again, I should be reading these pages, but for the sake of the video, I'm just collecting them. Again, this is an accessible game. It's free on itch.io, so you guys can go download it for yourself and get the story. I will look at it again later. How do you like that? Oh, okay, I don't know what this, I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's not good. Ah! Hi, how you doing, sir?
Level 6. The natural courtyard is chilly and breezy. Narrow sonar identifier. See a colorful light or hear the item with narrow sonar gun if its sound hits an object.
Yeah, this is neat. I think there are definitely some tweaks that could be made, both in just some of the responsiveness of the menu UI and like the speech reporting things properly, some of the visuals showing up consistently for selected things if I move too fast. And there's a couple minor gameplay things, but overall, I mean, like I said, it's a beta. It's earlier, you know, it's not complete, so that's totally fine. And what's here, I like the atmospheric noises. You know, you got the footsteps for the different surfaces you're on. I'm hearing the different types of enemies. I like the variety of upgrades and kind of mechanics that you can buy, you know, or the features that you can buy for different gameplay mechanics. So yeah, I mean, there's something here. Like, this is a neat audio game. I'm kind of curious. I'm going to quit.
Options. Controls. Restart level. Quit.
Because I want to see...
Sounds terrifying. Sighted mode.
I want to see what sighted mode looks like.
This is Cold Springs Channel 4, 8 o'clock.
Oh no, can I not skip
host,
this?
Mark Whitaker. Local economic power.
Yes, I can. Oh. So, wait a minute. What's the difference? I don't notice... I'm getting the same audio cues. Found the door. Was there supposed to be a page in here? Oh, I wonder if it's just not is it not giving me the text to speech? Is that what the visual mode does? Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, I don't want that. Okay, yeah, I definitely need the other mode because I want text to speech. Okay. But I could go under... What? Oh. But if I go options, and I should be able to...
TDS voice 1. Play.
So I've kind of turned the audio mode on. Okay. I mean, it still is the same. Like I said, the graphics are the same, I think. Oh, okay, I've got a car over here. Because you had graphics in the other mode, but you can turn them fully off if you want to. So it's still encouraging you with a very, very limited draw distance. Purposefully, it's trying to get you to play as audibly as possible. But it's giving, you know, viewers a little something to look at, and it's giving them visual folk, you know, it's giving them a little bit of something to kind of look at, so you can sort of kind of cheat, but you still got to listen. So anyway, that is where we are going to wrap this up. And yeah, so let's go ahead. So if I go into it again,
sounds terrifying.
Sounds terrifying. If so I would just choose the first
sighted mode, visually impaired mode.
Visually impaired mode. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that is a look at Sounds Terrifying. It is on itch.io. I will try to remember to leave a link in the description to where you can get the game for yourself. And we'll see how it progresses. If it goes to Steam or GOG in the future, we'll see. Or if it just kind of hangs out in itch.io, that's cool. But yeah, I mean, it's cool to see another audio game, kind of similar mechanics to other audio games that have been out before, but again, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, found it helpful. And I will also be sharing this with the developer. Thank you again for reaching out. Otherwise, I would have not known about this game at all. So thank you for reaching out on that. And I hope just kind of me playing and trying different things and giving a few thoughts as I play here. I hope that was helpful, and feel free to let me know if you have any other questions. But that'll wrap it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. You can follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, Blue Sky and Illegally Cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. Until next time, I will chat with everybody again later.